Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
Court does call the case People versus Antonio Cornelius.
Yes, Your Honor. I think this is Mr. Ward's case.
Marie Tanhouse, the prosecuting attorney, standing in for Mr. Ward, and Owen, he's on his way.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Cornelius, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Antonio Cornelius.
Zachary Ward on behalf of the people.
All right, they have before me a plea form. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the defendant will be pleading guilty to count 3 as charged, as well as adding count 4.
Well, the form doesn't, that's what I'm trying to figure out,
Okay.
because it doesn't say that, but it says the count 4, but not count 3.
Where would I add that?
Anywhere would have been better than nowhere.
You could handwrite that the defendant would also be pleading.
Well, yes, I'll be more than happy
Yes.
to do your job.
I'm rusty, Your Honor. I'm not here to-
All right, it's the court's understanding that the plea agreement form that the defendant is going to be pleading to guilty to the stated count 3 of malicious destruction of personal property, 200 to 1,000, the 1-year offense, and also an added count 4 of attempted resisting and obstructing the 1-year offense. Upon his successful plea to those charges, counts 1 and 2 would be dismissed. And there is a consent by the prosecutor to HIDA. That is the court's full understanding of it.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. That is the agreement that I have discussed with my client. He would like to accept that offer today.
May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. State your name.
Antonio Cornelius.
Stated his name. Sure. All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges. Is that your understanding?
No.
Is that your understanding, Mr. Cornelius?
Yes.
Sir, do you want to enter these, please?
Yes.
Are you going to answer my questions then?
Yes.
You understand that you'll be pleading guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges.
Yes. Your Honor.
Counsel approach, please. Record should reflect that we've had a bench conference in the Cornelius matter. I'm going to pass the matter briefly, let him have a conversation with counsel, and then let us know when you're ready and call you back up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does recall the case People versus Antonio Cornelius.
Zachary Ward on behalf of the people.
Wow. Was that a sneeze or just a scream? That hurt my ears.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Cornelius, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Antonio Cornelius.
All right, and I have had him sworn. And so we were in the middle of a plea, and sir, my understanding is that you wanted to take advantage of this plea offer. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you understand that you will be pleading guilty to 2 misdemeanors.
Yes.
All right. First of all, this court's understanding you'll be pleading guilty to the charge of malicious destruction of personal property, 200 to 1,000. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased if 3 times the value of the property destroyed. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. Also, that you'd be pleading guilty to an added count 4 of attempted resisting and obstructing a police officer. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $1,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, understanding all of that, you still wish to plead guilty to these charges?
Yes.
All right. To the charge of malicious destruction of personal property, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge of attempted resisting and obstructing, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form today, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium there. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
Not at this time.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead to these charges?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you in any way?
No. No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And also because you believe that you're guilty of these offenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the date of March 5th, 2025, at the location of 2281 Bonesteel Boulevard, City of Ann Arbor, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. What did you do regarding the personal property of a Jonathan West?
Broke someone's headphones without permission.
Pardon?
Broke somebody's headphones without permission.
Okay, so you got their headphones and when you say you broke them, what did you do?
Attempted to snap them in half.
Say again?
Attempted to break them.
Just break them?
Yeah.
All right. And you didn't have their permission to do that?
I did not have permission to do that.
All right. And you didn't have any property interest in these headphones, meaning you didn't own them at all, did you?
No intent of theft.
Pardon?
No intent of theft.
He asked if you owned them. Or they were headphones.
Did not own the headphones.
Okay. And these headphones, are you disputing that they had a value in excess of $200?
Yes.
You are disputing that?
No.
Okay, so that, maybe I asked the question badly.
I'm not disputing.
You're not disputing that they were worth more than $200,
Yes.
right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. At some point, then, did you come into contact with officers from the Ann Arbor Police Department?
Yes, said they were from the Ann Arbor Police Department. They may have had DPSS caps on.
Your Honor, they were doing,
It was U of M.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you came into contact with officers from University of Michigan Department of Public Safety.
Yes.
And what happened in regard to your interaction with them?
They grabbed my arm. I struggled after they grabbed my arm.
You struggled with them. They were grabbing your arm to arrest you,
Yes.
and you struggled with them either to make the arrest of you more difficult or to try to stop the arrest itself or to at least do something to obstruct what they were trying to do.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Counsel, have I complied with the court ruling? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's pleas, 2 counts, 3 and 4. Counts 1 and 2 are dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 15th District Court probation. Sentencing will be
June 3rd at 9 a.m. before Judge Valvo.
June 3rd, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Valvo. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
that's it for me today. Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Good seeing you, sir.
Thanks for watching Verdict Watch. New court drama every day. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a case. Leave a comment with your thoughts. We're watching too.